The truth they don't want fans to know. FreenBecky Unfiltered. For years, Freen Sarocha and Becky Armstrong have been at the heart of one of Asia's most powerful fandoms. Their chemistry, connection, and quiet understanding of each other have left millions wondering, what's the real story behind Freen and Becky? Beneath the smiles, the laughter, and the perfect fan moments lies something deeper. Something that fans say the industry never wanted them to show. And now, the truth is finally starting to surface. When? The beginning, a bond that defied expectations. When Freen and Becky were first paired for Gap the series, many thought it was just another on-screen experiment. But what followed was nothing short of electric. From the very first table read, their connection was instant. Directors noticed it. Crew members whispered about it. And fans? They felt it, a spark that couldn't be scripted. Even before the show aired, behind-the-scenes clips began circulating. Freen fixing Becky's mic, Becky softly teasing Freen, both sharing looks that spoke volumes. To many, this was more than acting. It was authenticity in motion. And the on-screen, love that spilled off-screen. As Gap took over Asia, fans started to notice something unusual. The chemistry didn't stop. Their interviews were filled with inside jokes, subtle glances, and gestures that hinted at an emotional closeness rarely seen in entertainment. Even simple things, like how they defended each other in interviews, or remembered the smallest details about one another, made fans say, "This isn't PRG. This is real." But the deeper their connection grew, the more cautious the industry became. Some insiders claimed that agencies tried to tone down their closeness, worried that it could spark unwanted controversy. Yet Freen and Becky never hid their affection. They just let their actions do the talk. The rumors, the rules, and the resistance. Behind the glamorous smiles, the pair reportedly faced restrictions on how openly they could express their friendship, or it's said that certain interviews were edited, live moments trimmed, and affectionate clips quietly removed from official. Still, fans noticed. In one fan meet, when Becky accidentally said, "I can't imagine doing this with anyone else but her," Freen's emotional reaction was instantly captured and went viral. Clips like that, raw and unscripted, fueled the belief that something deeper was up. And as one fan put it, "You can hide a script, but you can't hide a heart." Their silent language, how they spoke without words. Every FreenBecky fan knows their unspoken code. From matching jewelry to secret hand squeezes and cryptic captions, it became a love language of its own. Freen once posted, "Some bonds are felt, not explained." A week later, Becky wrote, "The safest place is where I'm at." It didn't take long for fans to connect the dots. What many saw as coincidences began to look like conversations, messages shared in plain sight, but meant for just two hearts. The price of authenticity. Freen and Becky's rise wasn't without struggle. Being two women in a conservative entertainment space meant constant scrutiny. Yet they carried themselves with grace, choosing honesty over image. They didn't chase trends. They built a legacy. And while other stars played characters, Freen and Becky became something far more powerful, symbols of love, courage, and truth in a world that often fears both. Fans speak, "We see the real you." To the outside world, they're co-star. To fans, they're a movement. Every edit, fan art, and video tribute isn't just celebration. It's fans guard their story fiercely because they know what it represents. Love that exists quietly. Love that refuses to apologize. They don't have to say it, one fan tweeted. We already feel it every time they look at each other. Then, the silence that says everything. As whispers, rumors, and interviews come and go, Freen and Becky have chosen one powerful response: silence. But maybe silence isn't emptiness. Maybe it's peace. Maybe it's the only way to protect something too genuine to express. When Freen was once asked, "What do you value most in life?" she smiled and replied, "Something that's mine that no one can touch." Fans knew exactly who. No, and I knew. I'm now into you. Final thoughts. The unfiltered. So, what's the truth they don't want fans to know? That two people found each other in the middle of fame, noise, and chaos, and help. Whether it's friendship, love, or something beautifully undefined, the bond between Freen and Becky has changed lives, inspired millions, and reminded the world that real connection can't be staged. Because sometimes the truth isn't hidden, it's just spoken in a language only two people understand.